They'll run down the hill in one of the most storied entrances in all of college football. Death Valley, Clemson, South Carolina, home to the Tigers since 1945. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Clemson's offense takes the field to start this game off. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with...
The expressway is wide open, and he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game early.
That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Deep shot for the end zone. What a snag by the defense.
Well, the defense came into this game, guys, knowing that they were going to be tested with the offense throwing it vertically down the field. And you saw it right there on the opening drive. They were ready for it. Great job locating the ball and getting the INT.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Leaves it with the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's King. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Yeah, and the defensive lineman, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
Looking for a block, it's Williams. Touchdown, Clemson! How about the special teams coming up with a huge play? The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. I think you're getting the offense the football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you, get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
The kickoff team is out there after that last punt return for a touchdown. Let's see if we get another big special teams play. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. On the move, it's Haynes. At midfield, he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's King. Feeling some heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in the hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Running it back, it's Williams. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading.
He wants to go deep. And this will be caught at the 30. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one. The tackle is finally made. He wants to throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Lets it go to the end zone. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Scanning the field, it's King. Got his man on the outside. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when
he lets one fly deep. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. They're bringing heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
that defender did not care that the running back was setting up behind him on a screen. He was just thinking one thing and one thing only. See ball, get ball. He did that.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion. And that
is interception number 3 on the day. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, I think it's pretty safe to say this guy's going to be getting a helmet sticker. That now his second interception of the game. He has just been lights out here today.
On the run, it's Haynes. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Back to pass, it's King. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36. If you plan to deal with the Tigers, you better be able to handle their defensive front. They have a whole legacy of this dating back to the fridge, William Perry.
Big old legacy, and it seems like every year they rotate so many guys that are so highly recruited, so good. Just great players. They're always big and strong and fast and physical, and they get after your quarterback.
The Yellow Jackets will have it 1st and 10. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Let's see what they've got on second down. The give to the tailback. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A first down run on the doorstep. He's knocked down. He'll lose a couple.
And how about that? That's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. They gave up a lot of yards to get down here. Bowing their necks up. It's most important when you get in this area. 2nd and goal now. They get the big stop.
Touchdown, Georgia Tech! A great catch and run for 6.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
To throw, it's Klubnik. He'll take another shot here. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Clemson will send the punt team out. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And that's not exactly the most advantageous situation as the ball is spotted at their own 40-yard line. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. Across the 25, he's got room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And this defense is defending its goal line. Back-to-back stops right in the shadow of their own goalpost. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! They'll try to add another to their lead. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned. Oh, they block it. Now he can return this. The 50. He's inside the 40. The 20. He takes it all the way back for the defensive 2-point conversion. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. So they had the blocked extra point, had to settle for 6, and they hope the kickoff goes a little smoother. On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Motion from the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Trying to beat the D deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Getting some heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And that's a great job by the defense not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground. They didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
Looking to the big tight end. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He'll pull it down. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
He worked his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Man, I love the decision-making right there. Like, drop back the pass, look for your shots. You don't see it, tuck it, get positive yards, makes the next down even easier. That is a great heads-up early down play for this QB.
Pushes toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. He's going to pass. He's going to let it go. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
He's not afraid to go deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
To the air, it's Klubnik. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Throws to the wideout. Finds his man, and they convert. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. He's looking to throw it. He's taking the shot. He makes a grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Tigers!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Takes it inside the 25, and he'll bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Haynes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And that Clemson defensive front getting their paws on dudes and making their presence felt.
And, Reese, that's how they built their dynasty. I mean, I know the offense was flash and sizzle and was really good, but, man, it's the Dexter Lawrence and the Christian Wilkins in the defensive front. Those big boys that can get after the quarterback, that played relentless. Those guys really set the tone and set the foundation for Clemson and big-time success.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the move, it's Williams. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
And the defense gets to the quarterback. The screen, by definition, is slow developing. That was just a little too slow.
Yeah, quarterback just held on to it, a split.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He caught it. Touchdown, Tigers. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
Off play action. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks, that's just ridiculous.
Running it back, it's Williams. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. Clemson trying to put its paws on a productive red zone trip. He wants it all. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Oh, he missed it. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. The give to the lone running back.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Give to the running back. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's King. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We've got to change something up here. We've got to do something different because right now it's just a sack point.
He'll bring it back. It's Williams. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a
touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The old saying is pick your poison. It's a fake. The holder's going to try to toss it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on 1st down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on 2nd down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Singleton.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if you're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now on 4th.
Looking for a block. It's Williams. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson! And the stomping has commenced. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. The fake, and he wants to throw. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
How about the defensive end understanding football, understanding that I got to keep outside contained. I'm responsible for the quarterback. Good job playing his responsibility. And how about getting that sucker on the ground? He's a pretty good athlete to be able to corral him, tackle him right in the middle of the field, and get him to the ground.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Flips it out in the flat. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. To the air, it's King. Now improvising. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him, and they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He's going up top, and it's caught inside the 15. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Going up top on 1st down. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a 1st down. Looking to buy time. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the 1st down. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Not a chance. Missed it. Guys, they didn't get the field goal there, but still a 22-point lead to work with.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. And the Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. On the return, it's Williams. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Off play action on first down. Gonna let it fly. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Tigers! And the punishment has been extended. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Extending the play. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
Back to throw, it's King. Pocket starts to collapse. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought he was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Line gets set, 1st down. The back goes in motion. He'll start this drive firing. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. He's looking downfield to throw. Dances away from the Heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes a move. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face. And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board.
Unleashes one deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
And the offense comes up short on 3rd down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on 4th down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of all kinds of...
Lined up for... It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one. and it'll be a first down. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Throws toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. And the field goal unit is on the field. It's a fake. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. The throw. It's incomplete, and what a weird play and a weird thing to do with a fake on second down, but they've still got the football. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. He'll take a shot. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Haynes. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. He wants to pass it on second down. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense is sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Bringing it back, it's Williams. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Moving away from pressure. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. The play action fake. Has to throw this off his back foot. One last incompletion, and that'll do it. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game.